In the air, it flies like a real plane, but it's when you see Bob Hamped on the ground calling the shots that you realize the plane's not real, it's a man and his toy. The toy is a radio-controlled model airplane Bob built. This one is a replica of a Fokker, a World War I German fighter plane. Using the handheld transmitter that tells the plane what to do, Bob says he can fly the plane with the same precision the Germans did 70 years ago.
It's a romance that dates back, I guess, to the early days when men watched birds fly. Now we have these model airplanes that fly, and it's just it's a trip into the past, and it's a euphoric feeling to see your model fly.
How good is Bob and his plane? Good enough to be featured on National Geographic last month.
He didn't have enough. He had too much schnapps last night.
Good enough to be ranked third best in the nation. How did he get started? For 20 years, Bob flew fighter planes for the Navy. In the 50s, he decided to take to the air in model airplanes.
I figured I did all I wanted with real airplanes, and I said, you know, you can only tempt fate so long, and I tempt it now with the models. And when a model goes in, I walk away from every crash.
Now in his shop near Alberta, he spends 40 to 50 hours a week with his model planes. The one he's building now will cost close to $2,000 to put in the air. Like his Navy trainer plane in the garage next door, it will be chock full of detail, from the little man in the cockpit down to the rivets he made with drops of glue. It's got to be done to win. How do you win a contest with these planes? Well, you're judged based on how authentic the plane looks like to the real thing, how well it's built, and how well it flies. In July, Bob will compete in a contest that could lead him to the Olympics of model airplane competition. That'll be held in Italy. But for now in Baldwin County, he still enjoys being a man and his toy.
I always said when they put me in the box, I hope there's a kit in there so I have something to do in the hereafter.
Michelle Meredith, News 10.